Okay, so welcome to day 4. We did it. We made it through the first week of the 2020 school year. So give yourself a big round of applause or a pat on the back because you did it. Okay, so we're going to be looking at the virtual classroom Bitmojis that you made and watching your Flipgrids today. So I'm really excited to do that, and that's what we're going to do. So hopefully you're all done, have it up there, and let's get started. Sounds like fun. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to create accounts, usernames, and passwords. We will be using several different websites, and if you're anything like me, you'll be like, oh, I forget what this login is or this password. Usually, if you've had me before, you know that we make them and we write them on a piece of paper, and then I collect them and give them back. Well, we're not going to be doing that, obviously, this year. So if you go to the Google Classroom, you will see the name of your class, and then it's called All Access Pass, and you will open it up and it'll look like this. And then on each slide, depending on whatever your class is, it'll have your class name here, and then it'll have the turnitin.com class ID and the class enrollment password. So make sure you do the right one for your class, and then over here, you're going to type in your username and your password. So remember, you probably have an account for Turnitin.com, so you're just going to be adding in class. You'll be enrolling in a class. You don't have to make a complete new account. But put down this information. No one will see it besides you and me, and then you'll get points for making these accounts, and also you'll have the information for if and when you forget. Okay, Kuia. So Kuia is the testing site that we use. If you've had me before, again, you have used it, and you take your practice tests on there for points, and you take your actual test. So again, you'll go to kuia.com. If you already have an account, then you just have to add a class, so whatever class title you have, and then the class code, and then you put this information down here. Newzilla. I don't know if you used that last year or not. All of the English department has to use these certain units in the beginning of the year called bridge units, and that is where we will find those. So go to Newzilla. The sign-in should be the same as your Google Classroom, so you should try it that way. Okay, this is new for me. These are called Applied Digital Skills, and they're through Google. So again, the username and password should just be same as Google Classroom, but you have to go here and then sign in, and then it should also become integrated with the Google Classroom. If you're having trouble with this one, don't panic. I have not used this before, so we might have a few glitches, but we'll figure it out together. So try to see what happens, see if it should have already either asked you to join or, sorry about that, or just you kind of sign in using your Google stuff, and then it should integrate into Google Classroom. And then we have study.com. So again, if you've had me last year, I like to shoot videos from here. This will be better because now you can actually make an account, and those little quizzes at the end of the notes and stuff, I won't be giving you on paper then. You can just log in and you'll have an account. So you will go here. There is a link that you have to click on, and then each class has its own classroom code. This one is Sam and Kitten. And then you put that in, record your username and your password. Okay, so I think that's all the accounts we need for now. As you know, I'm always looking for cool new sites, and if I find something, we might add to it. But right now, you should be making, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different accounts. So then when you're done with that, make sure you turn the slide in, and you have it then in your Google Drive, and I'll have access to it as well to give you points for doing the assignment. So make sure you say turn in, and then again, like I said, this is actually more secure than the ones that we did on paper and I collected because it's all virtual. All right, so that's it. We're gonna watch our friends' Flipgrids today, and then we're gonna make these accounts. All right, have a great weekend.